Hello, good afternoon. My name is Nestle of Global Ace Agency here in Malaysia, and I am the Philippine recruiter. I receive your buy data from Al Awal Agency in the Philippines. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you speak English or can you understand English?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a 100% willing to come here in Malaysia without any hesitation?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sure.
Okay, our interview it will be uploaded in our YouTube channel and at the same time your profile will be uploaded in our website. Do you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any friends or relatives here?
No, ma'am.
No. So this is your first time working abroad, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you help me introduce yourself, please?
I'm Shyvil Reyes. I'm 37 years old. I'm living in Cabagan, Isabela with my husband and daughter.
Okay. Are you single or married?
I'm married, ma'am.
When is your birthday?
December 24, 1985.
What is your height and your weight?
My height is 5 feet 5. My weight is 61.
What is your religion?
Catholic, ma'am.
What about your educational background?
High school level, ma'am.
High school level. So you have one child, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Then who will going to take care of your child once you will come here to work in Malaysia?
My mother, ma'am.
Your mother. How old is your mother and what is her occupation?
My mother is a farmer, 61 years old.
Okay, what about your husband? What is his occupation and how old is he?
49 years old, driver, ma'am.
Driver. So they allow you to come here in Malaysia to work, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so do you have any working experience as a housemaid?
Yes, ma'am. Babysitter.
Okay, in which place in the Philippines?
They're in Philippines, ma'am.
Okay, you worked there for 3 years, right? In your by data, you worked there
Yes, ma'am.
way back 2020 to 2023, correct?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you describe what are your duties there?
Um, Cooking, ironing, laundrying, cleaning,
Okay, did you
and
take your
care that
children there? Okay, how old is the baby that you take care?
2 years old, ma'am, and 5 years old.
2 years old and 5 years old.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so working abroad is quite different from working in Philippines, right? So I would like to let
Yes,
you
ma'am.
know that please you need to prepare for any races and you need to prepare for any task that the employer will be given to you, yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
You need to expect those unexpected things and you need to be multitasking. So is it okay? You will going to take care elderly while doing general house chores at the same time?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what about taking care of children or infant?
Yes, ma'am. I know to care.
What about caregiving for bedridden patient and disabled person?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am. I know.
Can you cook or can you take care pets?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure. Ah?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you aware that you have a 2 years contract and you must finish it?
Yes, ma'am.
What will happen if you will break your contract?
Again, ma'am. Again, ma'am.
What will happen if you will break your 2 years contract?
I will go back to Philippines, ma'am.
Yes, not only going back, but you will going to compensate. It means you will pay your employer and at the same time the agency. So better finish your 2 years contract because nobody force you to come here in Malaysia to work. You are the one who decided to come here, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So better finish your 2 years contract, yeah?
Ma'am.
Okay. Are you aware that you have a once a week rest day?
Yes, ma'am.
But you will going to stay inside the house only. You cannot go out. Do you agree?
Yes, ma'am. I'm agree.
Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because some employer here, not some, but most employer is very particular when it comes to virus. So if you go out, they don't know where you go, right? So once you go back home, you might don't know that you already bring the virus inside the house, yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
So better rest inside the employer's house. But if you will not take an off day, employer also will compensate your salary. It means employer will pay salary, yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, in using of mobile handphone, you cannot hold your phone for the whole day. Rather than you can hold it and use it only during nighttime, like 2 to 3 hours to call your family back in the Philippines. After that, you will render your phone to your employer. Do you agree?
Yes, ma'am. I'm agree.
Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this will be your first time working abroad, and I'm pretty much sure that homesick will strike you anytime and anywhere. So how will you gonna handle your homesick and stress problem in case?
Um, watching, ma'am. Watching, then call my family, my husband and my daughter.
Okay, so my last question is, why did you prefer to come here in Malaysia? Because Malaysia got lower salary than any other countries like Singapore, Hong Kong, or like in Middle East. Why did you choose to come here in Malaysia?
To work for my family, ma'am, and my daughter.
Okay, so why did you choose to come here in Malaysia?
To work so I have money, ma'am.
Okay, I think that's all for now. Thank you for your time. It was my pleasure meeting you. But please stay connected through WhatsApp because agents here in Malaysia will going to contact you to conduct an interview together with the employer. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much and
ma'am.
have a good day.